From the hangar in Lancaster, California, I'm Angel.
And I'm Jacobo.
On this episode of L28 News, an in-studio interview with members of Lancaster's Housing and Economic Development team, who provide an update on housing projects and resources in the city. The city of Lancaster and LA County team up against illegal motorbikes, a highlight of the Coffee for Vets event that takes place every Tuesday,
followed by the Lancaster Community Center's Fall Kick-off Event, a recap of the International Literacy event held in the activity room of Jane Reynolds Park, a look at the family-owned mobile ice cream parlor Sweet Spoon Creamery, and Regency Theater's Boulevard Cinema.
Up first, we bring you an interview with key figures from the City of Lancaster's Housing and Economic Development team. Join us as we sit down with Shannon Dow, the Assistant Director of Housing and Economic Development, and Chris Ani, the Housing Manager of Real Estate and Economic Development. Shannon and Chris stopped by our studio to provide us with an inside look at the remarkable work they're doing and the array of assistance programs available for homeowners in our community. Plus, stay tuned as they share insights into recent achievements in housing and economic development right here in Lancaster, as well as a sneak peek at the upcoming housing projects that are helping to shape our city's future. Here's Ryan Michael with more from Shannon Dow and Chris Ani.
We are very happy to have two distinguished guests here with us today who play a pivotal role in shaping housing and economic development in our community. Joining us is Shannon Dow, the Assistant Director of Housing and Economic Development. Accompanying Shannon is Chris Ani, the Housing Manager of Real Estate and Economic Development. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So for our viewers who may be unaware, can you expand on some of the work that each of you do for our city?
Absolutely. I'm the Assistant Director of Community Development, and I oversee housing and economic development as well as our film office. So that includes job creation, business attraction, and as well as various housing developments through our housing authority. And Chris here, I'll let elaborate on his role.
Sure. My team includes the rental housing licensing and inspections, and also for mobile home parks. And then we do grant administration for HUD funds, so housing funds, and also we own a lot of property in the city, and so we work with developers on developing affordable housing on that land.
So the city is offering housing assistance to eligible residents through a variety of programs. Can you talk to us a little bit about some of the grants and programs currently available to those eligible homeowners for repairs or even renovations?
Sure. One of the most exciting ones is the emergency repair program that actually will offer up to $10,000 grant towards things like life and health and safety issues. So if there's a major repair with the roof, or plumbing or electrical, that will cover those emergency costs where we can get out there within a day or so and get some repairs done for people to help them in need.
Wow, that's excellent. I'm so happy to hear that the city is helping some of those more disadvantaged members of our community who need help with things as simple as landscaping or certain repairs that are necessary to their homes. Looking forward, could you expand on some exciting upcoming housing and economic development projects?
Absolutely. We have a number of disposition and development agreements that we've entered into under the auspices of the City Council over the last few months. And those totaled more than 1,000 units of new affordable housing that's going to be coming to our community. So great model there. In addition to that, we'll have some supporting commercial on that hard corner. Mm-hmm. And beyond those, we have another huge development out at near Witt Carter Park at Housing Authority property there. That is going to be envisioned as 450 plus units of affordable housing. That'll accommodate both seniors and families.
A lot of the funding that we get is from HUD, which is the Housing and Urban Development Department. And basically we get funding through community development block grants. And we have a lot of different programs that we're funding with those funds.
And one of the most exciting projects we're funding this year is the Lost Angels Project. So this is a local charitable organization that does workforce development for local youth. And they give them on-the-job training. They help them learn how to fix cars, learn how to fabricate, learn how to do all these different skill sets so that they can go out and take that information as well as the soft skills that's so desperately needed to get trained in. I know we hear a lot from local employers that those soft skills, coming to work on time, understanding how to provide customer service, how to interact with your bosses and your coworkers. Those are so crucial for our youth to understand as they get ready to launch their careers. So Lost Angels has come in and they provide this service, and they've been around for several years now and continue to strengthen their program and have been able to add more and more students to benefit from what they do. And this helps them give a firm launch pad to a future career. And in fact, they have something like a 95% placement rate for their graduating students to get a full-time job. And it's just been a fantastic program. So the City of Lancaster is very proud to support that. And it's been a huge priority for Mayor Paris to make sure that that is getting done for our youth.
It's truly an incredible partnership between the City of Lancaster and the Lost Angels Work Program. I mean, like you mentioned, setting them up for careers that are mortgage-paying jobs and giving them those soft skills as well.
Absolutely.
So the City of Lancaster has partnered with Small Business Development Center to develop educational workshops and courses for aspiring entrepreneurs. There's even going to be a $5,000 grant for the lucky winner. Can you guys tell us a little bit more about the Small Business Startup Series and the Blooming Poppies Pitch Competition?
Absolutely. This will kick off in the fall, and they will have a 6-month period during which entrepreneurs and local small businesses can participate in these educational opportunities. They will be held in a virtual format, so people can do them whenever is most convenient for them, right from the privacy of their own home. And when they register with us, they are able to become eligible to compete in the pitch competition. So we will have approximately 13 different courses that are available. Mm-hmm. These include everything from accounting and human resources management to crafting your business plan and a marketing plan, just all of the different tenets that people need in order to have a successful business once they get started. And once they've completed at least 8 of those 13 courses, they will become eligible to participate in the pitch competition. So the city itself is providing a $5,000 grant for the winner of that pitch competition. And we're also working with landlords and lenders to provide other prizes to people who are interested. So that competition will take place on April 5th at LPAC. And we look forward to helping small business owners achieve their dreams.
That is fantastic. Chris, anything you'd like to add on to that?
I just wanted to mention also the turf program. Basically, the turf replacement, we will go out there and do an assessment and actually pay for the funds to take out the existing turf, install new landscaping, drought tolerant, and again, it'll save folks on money for water and also, again, clean up these neighborhoods that need the most help.
Absolutely. And we love to say this here at L28, but when you look good, you feel good, right? So beautification
Absolutely.
Around the city really does a lot for civic pride. So Chris, Shannon, how can viewers stay updated on all economic development and housing programs and projects going on within our city?
The best resource is the City of Lancaster website at cityoflancasterca.org. And they can also give us a call at 661-723-6128.
Awesome. Well, Shannon, Chris, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming into our studio and shedding a little bit of light on our viewers and residents on what is evolving and happening in our city.
Very good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
The City of Lancaster, in partnership with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, LASD, has launched an initiative to combat the widespread illegal use of mini motorcycles on roadways and highways within its jurisdiction. The move comes in response to the growing safety concerns and community nuisance associated with these compact off-road vehicles. Mini motorcycles, which include pocket bikes, mini bikes, and pit bikes, are designed for off-road use only. However, a rising number of individuals have been operating these vehicles illegally on public roads, endangering themselves, motorists, and pedestrians alike. The crackdown on this illegal activity aims to educate the community about relevant laws, enhance safety on roads, and address the growing disruption faced by residents and local businesses. In a recent interview, Lancaster Mayor R. Rex Parris stated, "The City of Lancaster is committed to creating a safe and harmonious environment for our residents, businesses, and visitors. The crackdown on the illegal use of mini motorcycles on roadways is a critical step in achieving this goal." The City of Lancaster is reminding all residents and visitors alike that operating mini motorcycles on public roadways is strictly prohibited under California state law. According to the California Vehicle Code, Section 21720, mini motorcycles are considered off-road vehicles and should only be used on private property, designated off-road areas, or racetracks. Violating these laws can result in citations, fines, and even vehicle impoundment, with parents being held responsible for the fines their minor children incur. The enforcement of these laws is essential due to the safety hazards posed by mini motorcycles. Not only do these unauthorized vehicles pose a significant threat to the driver operating the vehicle, but also to the drivers on the road due to the lack of essential safety features such as lights, turn signals, mirrors, and proper tires, making them prone to deadly accidents. Their small size and limited visibility make it challenging for other motorists to anticipate their movements, increasing the risk of collisions. Most riders are minors who often fail to wear appropriate safety gear, putting themselves at greater risk of severe injury. In addition to the countless safety concerns, the unauthorized use of mini motorcycles has become a growing nuisance throughout the city, as both local residents and businesses continue to file reports. The constant noise and disturbances caused by these vehicles disrupt the peace and tranquility of the communities. Reckless riding and disregard for traffic laws contribute to an atmosphere of chaos and endanger pedestrians and other road users. To address these issues, the City of Lancaster, in collaboration with LASD, will be ramping up efforts to combat the illegal use of mini motorcycles. This includes increased patrols, targeted operations, and public awareness campaigns. Captain Lecrevane of LASD's Lancaster Station emphasized the importance of community participation, stating, "We encourage the participation of the community in this effort. Reports of illegal mini motorcycles can be made to the non-emergency phone line at the station or at lacrimestoppers.org. Please join us in making our community a safer place for all." So the next time you see or hear the use of an illegal mini motorcycle in your neighborhood, do your part and make a report to local law enforcement agencies. By working together, the City of Lancaster and LASD aim to create safer streets and promote a higher quality of life for all members of the community. To learn more about this ongoing issue, you can visit the link below. And for more info about everything else happening in and around the city, be sure to stay tuned to L28 News.
Every Tuesday morning, the bustling Crazy Autos on Avenue I host the heartwarming Coffee for Vets event. This beloved tradition has become a lifeline for former servicemen and servicewomen in the Antelope Valley, offering discounted breakfast and complimentary coffee while fostering a sense of community and support for veterans from all walks of life. Coffee for Vets is more than just a weekly breakfast gathering. It's a platform for veterans to connect, share their concerns, and collaborate on ways to enhance their daily lives. Founders Juan and Athrun Blanco have turned this event into a vital resource by partnering with local businesses, schools, and government agencies to provide educational opportunities, sponsorships, and assistance programs for veterans in need. During a recent visit, our L28 News team witnessed firsthand the camaraderie and support that defines Coffee for Vets. Blanco, himself a veteran, serves as the host, introducing guest speakers and ensuring the event runs smoothly. The event drew a distinguished crowd, including representatives from Assemblyman Tom Lackey's office, LA County Supervisor Catherine Barger's team, and key figures from Edwards Air Force Base and the Veterans Administration. Our team had the opportunity of speaking with Juan Blanco, who shared the mission and inspiration behind Coffee for Vets with our viewers and the community.
Can you let the audience know what is Coffee for Vets?
Coffee for Vets is every Tuesday morning here at Crazy Autos on Avenue I. The concept was that our Vietnam era vets weren't really respected and or greeted when we came home from the service. So it was in my mind that we should do something for our Vietnam era vets to let them know that they haven't been forgotten. So it was a concept built just on camaraderie to say thank you for your service. And in doing so, it just morphed into more than just saying thank you. We have now other organizations coming in, explaining to veterans what it is that they deserve, what they can have. The VA is here, LA County is here, the Congressman's office is here, the state offices are here. So we do this to help veterans feel better about themselves, about their service, but more importantly, it gives them a week of having a really good week. See, this isn't just about the veteran or military personnel. It's about the families, because families are so important in everything that we do. And the families suffer a great deal when their service member is deployed. So they worry. Our Blue Star moms are an example. They're here every Tuesday to reinforce the fact that parents of military personnel need to be recognized. So it's for everyone, young and old. We had babies in here too, because it's for the family.
And that's beautiful. Once again, coming back to that support aspect, right? And then if anyone were to attend, what should they expect?
Ooh, what should they expect? What did you expect this morning? See, you were a first timer. All right, so we're here at Avenue I, Crazy Autos, 1228 West Avenue I. It's from 7 to 9, but folks are here at 6 a.m. Why? Because they're excited. They spend all their time here, and you can expect to have a really good time. But more importantly, you can expect to wear your boots, because there's always some kind of story being told by one of these veterans that may be a little embellished, but it's a lot of fun. That's for sure. And more importantly, we are supported by LA County Sheriffs. They were up earlier. The Med team, the mental evaluation team that helps veterans and civilians when they have a breakdown in their mental abilities. So you can learn about a lot of things here, especially veterans learning about their veteran benefits. A lot of veterans don't know. So we also do this down in Santa Clarita every first and third Thursday at the Crazy Ottos in Santa Clarita, Whites Canyon and Soledad Canyon. And there, those veterans had no idea because when they got out, they got pretty good service, jobs, and they were making a good living. They didn't think they needed the VA. But as you find out later on, there's a lot of benefits that you leave on the table by not being a member or not being in the VA system. So it's kind of important. So if you are a veteran that's never applied for your benefits, please come join us. We'll get you plugged in to where you need to be because these benefits are yours. You earn those benefits and you're leaving them on the table. And I know there was, thank you, hon. I know there was an incident a few years back where the VA was having big parties and things of that magnitude. And that's because you left your benefits on the table. So they thought, wow, let's party with your benefits. So please, I know that some of this soundbite will get cut, but please come down and let us take care of you because it is important that you get your benefits that'll do you. Plus, as a veteran, DMV will honor your veteran service. But in order to get your veteran's license, veteran written on your license, you must be part of the system. You must get your benefits. Get registered in with a VSO, Veteran Service Officer, which we have here in the Antelope Valley at the Veterans Peer Access Network on 30th Street East and Palmdale Boulevard.
So you have heard it here. You can come to Crazy Ottos on Avenue I from 7 to 9 a.m. For Coffee with the Vets in order to get access to resources, information, feel the support, and even just have that community together with our veterans. So yes, absolutely.
Okay, so we're Coffee, the number 4 Vets. Coffee for Vets. We are on Facebook and we're on website. So it's coffeeforvets.org and Coffee for Vets on Facebook. Plus, if I may boast right now, we do the only Veterans Military Ball in the nation. And it'll be this year, November 4th, at the Hellenic Center in Lancaster. So we would love for you guys to be there because it's a ball. And it's women are in gowns. You have a gown?
Absolutely, I have a gown.
All right. Men are in tuxedos and in their Class A's and mess dress. So, November 4th, from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., Hellenic Center, Veterans Military Ball.
The Coffee for Vets event at Crazy Otto symbolizes a community united by a shared gratitude, friendship, and support for those who have served our country. It's clear that Coffee for Vets is not just about a delicious breakfast and coffee. It's about the enduring bonds of service, shared experiences, and the promise of a brighter future for veterans in Lancaster. For anyone interested in attending Coffee for Vets, they can visit the Crazy Ottos on Avenue I every Tuesday morning, where a warm welcome and a hot cup of coffee await. You can also learn more about Coffee for Vets and their initiatives by visiting their website, coffeeforvets.org.
You know, Angel, it's really great that these veterans have a safe space to convene at every week.
I agree. It's nice that there's, like you said, a safe space for everybody to come together, very community-based. And I heard from Bree and Ryan that it was super fun. They were lightly poking fun at each other. All branches were getting along. And it was just high energy and great vibes.
I definitely got to check it out next time then.
Well, coffeeforvets.org.
When we return from the break, L28 will be covering the International Literacy Event at Jane Reynolds Park, which gave friends and family the opportunity to grab free books and sweet treats courtesy of Sweet Spoon Creamery, along with the Fall Kick-off Event at the LCC.
Thank you for tuning into L28. The team will be bringing you coverage of the International Literacy Event held in the activity room of Jane Reynolds Park, which brought great reads and customizable ice cream bars from Sweet Spoon Creamery to the community. along with the LCC's fall kickoff that brought an exciting and vibrant start to the season, bringing together the local community for a day of festivities and fun, unveiling their 2023 fall classes and programs. The Jane Reynolds Park Activity Room came alive as community members gathered to celebrate the joy of reading and strengthen their bonds with neighbors at the International Literacy Event, which aimed to foster and celebrate a love for reading while providing a delightful space for attendees to mingle, explore a wide range of literary genres, and even savor unique ice cream creations. Let's hear from George, the Supervisor of Community Services here in Lancaster, about the importance of the event and what he feels is most rewarding about community gatherings such as this one.
We are out here for books. We want to promote literacy. We want to promote literacy in all ages, from kinder, even below that, all the way to senior citizens. So we think that it's really important to have this for our community so that they can see how much we have to offer.
So what do you most look forward to when you host events like this?
I think the amount of people that come in is something that is important, but also just the smiles and people getting along together and the camaraderie and just, the community coming together and seeing that there are services out here for them. And so it makes me very happy, and it's very rewarding. We have our social media, City of Lancaster CA, and we do a lot of promotion on there, so definitely. Or they can call for our Parks line, which is 661-723-6077.
So George, are there any special shout outs or things you'd like to give today?
Absolutely. A big shout out to the LA County Library. Thank you for donating books. A big shout out to the staff at City Hall for donating books as well. And then finally, the Lancaster School District Student Equity, Access, and Outcomes Department.
The park's playground and activity room bustled with enthusiastic guests, each finding their own way to immerse themselves in the event's offerings. Outdoors, attendees enjoyed the gentle breeze as they engaged in conversation, while inside the activity room, bookworms and literature enthusiasts found a treasure trove of literary wonders. The activity room was transformed into a library with a dedicated section for guests to look through an impressive collection of books spanning various genres. Lovers of mystery and thrillers were captivated by the works of acclaimed authors like James Patterson, while parents were delighted to find cherished children's literature, including Thank You, Mr. Falker, and much more. The event organizers also took special care to create a quiet and cozy reading nook within the activity room. Attendees could lose themselves in their latest literary find, immersing themselves in captivating stories while surrounded by the buzz of fellow book lovers. I spoke with the guest, Misty, who shared the books she found for her and her daughters and why she feels it's important for the community to have events like this, along with a special shout out. Let's take a look. So what brought you out here today?
Really just to see what books we could find for myself and my daughter, and we got some good finds.
Would you mind sharing a couple of your favorite finds that you got today?
So we have Mars, Here We Come, Improve Your Running Skills, Not Exactly the Same, A Girl's Guide to Money, and also Low Fat Living, so a different variety.
So Misty, why do you feel it's important to have events like this in our community?
I think just a different way for the kids to engage and find different ways to learn, and those ways, if they're fun for them, then they'll enjoy getting more books and reading more and learning more, because it's just something you can't ignore.
We also spoke with attendees Karina and Ezekiel, who share their thoughts on the event and the importance of creating spaces like these in the city. Let's head to Jane Reynolds Park for more.
So my mom has a job, and so she's telling me that I'm gonna come to the after school program. So I like it here and stuff.
And then today they had an event to give out free books. And so we got our books just in time because we do reading every night for 20 minutes and we didn't have a book. So it was perfect. Yeah, and then they also had free ice cream and stuff that was really nice. It was a topping that got me. The free.
And why do you think it's important for communities to have events like these where everybody can come together in a shared space and have same hobbies and interests?
You know what? I think it's really important because There was a few kids here and it really brought the community together. I mean, there's a lot of children here now. I'm really happy to see that books can bring us together like that. I just don't see a lot of children picking up books nowadays. I see a lot of electronics, and for that, I'm really grateful that we still have these. I remember them when I was a child and coming to book fairs and stuff and how excited I was. And so just to pass that along, I think it's really good that we're having that in our community. Thank you so much, you guys.
But the event wasn't just about great reads. Sweet Spoon Creamery, recipient of a 2023 AV's Best Award, made the occasion even sweeter. They offered a delectable selection of hand-dipped ice creams featuring an array of toppings that included Oreo crumbles, Fruity Pebbles, toffee, almonds, and much more. Sweet Spoon Creamery's creative concoctions were a hit, leaving attendees with sweet memories and satisfied taste buds. The International Literacy Event at Jane Reynolds Park successfully accomplished its dual purpose of promoting a love for reading and strengthening community bonds. The event showed how the power of literature can bring people together and create a sense of belonging.
So Angel, I know you had the chance to attend the event. For our viewers who maybe want to learn a little bit more about you, what is your favorite book?
Probably between Frankenstein or Where the Red Fern Grows. They're both really good, and they both made me cry a little bit.
I haven't read either of those, so I gotta check those out. But I think my favorite book has to be Scar Tissue by Anthony Kiedis. He's the lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers. So it's like an autobiography of his life, and it goes in depth. It's really cool.
It's awesome.
If you need some new books to check out, you got 3 right there. The Lancaster Community Center buzzed with excitement as residents gathered to celebrate the kickoff of the highly anticipated fall season. The center, a cornerstone of the Lancaster community, opened its doors to offer an array of essential resources and programs designed to enrich the lives of local residents. Having celebrated its first-year anniversary back in March, the newly transformed LCC has been a vital hub for the community, serving as a place of connection, education, and recreation. And as the leaves start to change and autumn approaches, the center's fall kickoff is especially significant this year. One of the center's key offerings this season is its commitment to promoting education and skill building. Adults and children alike can benefit from a variety of classes, workshops, and tutoring services. From after-school homework help to adult literacy programs, the Lancaster Community Center strives to empower residents with the tools they need to succeed in school and beyond. But education is just one facet of the center's mission. It also recognizes the importance of physical and mental well-being. The fall lineup includes fitness classes, yoga sessions, and even mindfulness workshops to help residents manage stress and improve overall health. As we continue to navigate the pandemic, these resources are more essential than ever. During the event, we got the chance to speak with LCC coordinator Bessie Lovano, who spoke about their upcoming fall programs as well as a special message to the community.
So our fall season actually begins on Monday, the 11th, and will run through the first 2 weeks of December. But we have, for our youth, we have Toddler Me classes, we have our preschool program, we have our after-school program, we have open hours for the youth in our computer lab, our game room, and also our maker space. We also have new to the LCC this season is our senior hour. So on Mondays and Fridays, we'll have senior activities. And then we have our Zumba and our senior stretch as well. And so we're looking forward to our new season. This is going to be a full season of activities for all ages. So tonight's kickoff with a great turnout that we had. We had our craft for pumpkins, where kids got to decorate their own pumpkin craft. We had a Oreo spider, so everyone got a pack of Oreos, and they got to make their own spider with frosting, edible little googly eyes, and pretzels. Then we also have our bingo, our fall bingo. We have face painting in our game room. We have karaoke, which is always a hit. And then we have all of our outdoor activities in the playground. We really appreciate the community being a part of the community center. It's really made a big difference for us to be able to provide these events to the community, for the turnout to come. It makes a difference for the community to know that we are here, and it's something that I continue to say. We want the community to know that we're here. We want them to know that we're going to provide activities, trainings, leadership development, workshops for all ages to kind of help make that difference and that impact in the community. So that's something that, we appreciate our community members. We want them to be involved. We have more events coming up. October, we're going to have our trunk or treat event at the end on the 31st. We're going to have our Starry Night Soiree that's going to be an adult event, and we'll have childcare for the kids as well. But we have a lot of events, so we just want the community to come out, be a part of our events, and enjoy what we have to offer.
The Lancaster Community Center's Fall Kickoff symbolizes more than just the changing of the seasons. It represents the resilience and unity of a community that is determined to thrive despite adversity. As we embrace the fall season, the Lancaster Community Center stands as a shining example of what can be achieved when a community comes together to support one another. Its fall offerings are a testament to its commitment to providing essential resources that enrich the lives of local residents and ensure that Lancaster remains a strong and vibrant community for years to come. To view a full list of all the programs the LCC will be offering this season, you can visit their website by clicking the link in the description or using the QR code shown on screen. And as always, to stay up to date with the latest news here in the city, stay tuned to the next L28 News. So glad you can join us today. When we come back from the commercial break, today's episode will be concluding with a look at Sweet Spoon Creamery, a specialty mobile ice cream parlor that serves tasty treats all over the AV, and the Regency Theater's Boulevard Cinema, who play classics and new releases on the big screen.
Thank you for tuning in to L28. We'll be ending today's episode with Sweet Spoon Creamery, a family-owned mobile ice cream parlor who serve their refreshing, customizable, hand-dipped ice cream bars at community gatherings, along with coverage of Lancaster's Regency Theaters, which brings the latest releases in cinema to the Boulevard. Lancaster boasts a wealth of locally owned businesses who elevate any space that they're in, and adding to that list is Sweet Spoon Creamery. Born from the shared love of ice cream, Sweet Spoon Creamery is a specialty mobile ice cream parlor that also does catering for private events. Let's take a look.
It is just amazing to see happy customers, that smile that people get when they're ordering, that first bite, and then when we have our customers coming back to us, I think all of us, myself, my staff included, we do a little happy dance in our heads. It's such an amazing, warm feeling having the satisfactory of our customers.
You may have seen this mobile ice cream parlor serving their frozen treats at community gatherings. Sweet Spoon Creamery is the perfect addition to any event that you may host.
Back in 2019, but I will say that the inspiration came way before that, back in 2011 when me and my husband first started dating. One of our very first date was actually at an ice cream shop. Our kids love ice cream. We find ourselves there almost every week. So that pretty much is what inspired us to start an ice cream business, but we wanted to give the Antelope Valley something different.
Winners of the 2023 AV's Best Award, Jennifer and her team provide guests with specialty ice cream bars that wow the crowd, offering tons of unique options.
So what you can expect is to have a variety of options, completely customizable. You can have anything from savory to sweet to filling your needs with any tanginess with our chamoy ice cream. The possibilities are endless.
Jennifer, Sweet Spoon Creamery's co-founder, also shares words of encouragement for viewers looking to start their own small business.
Hang tight, don't feel discouraged because not every event is going to be a knockout, but just stay positive, surround yourself with other small business owners, get yourself involved in the community, join the Chamber of Commerce, join any type of city event that's happening, come out, support, join, get involved. Another thing, quality is everything, so make sure that no matter what it is that you're doing, if you are ice cream, cupcakes, candle maker, a cup maker, quality is everything. Customers can tell. So give them your very best. Invest in good quality supply. Lastly, I would say marketing is everything. Honestly, 90% of our business comes from social media. So just stay active, stay consistent, post. Pretty much you are your biggest advocate.
Jennifer also shares her favorite Sweet Spoon creation and how viewers can stay up to date with the mobile ice cream parlor.
Favorite is dipping our vanilla ice cream bar in our butterscotch dip and our chocolate dip, and then you toss it in almonds and toffee, and then you finish it off with sea salt caramel and marshmallow drizzle. That is my all-time favorite. Want to stay connected with Sweet Spoon Creamery? Follow our social media pages. We're on Facebook. We are on Instagram. You can connect with us via our website at sweetspooncreamery.com. You can call us. We will be starting a newsletter soon, but as of right now, all of our social media platforms, stay connected with us. We are very involved with our community. We will answer everybody's messages. We love hearing back from you guys. We welcome feedback from everybody who has tried Sweet Spoon Creamery.
So Angel, that was a very interesting story. Can you tell me any recommendation on what ice cream I should get the next time we visit that place?
Okay, so first ice cream, super refreshing, mango ice cream bar, topped with chamoy and a little bit of tahini. Super good, 12 out of 10. On the more decadent side, you got a vanilla ice cream bar. You dip it in butterscotch, you dip it in chocolate, you get almonds, you get toffee on top. We're not finished yet. Sea salt caramel drizzle, marshmallow drizzle, boom. Most decadent, sweet ice cream I've ever had. Super filling, really good. Another 12 out of 10.
Okay, I got a question. What is marshmallow drizzle? What is that?
Think melted marshmallow, right?
Uh-huh.
On ice cream.
That's wild.
I know. So next time you see Sweet Spoon Creamery at an event, this goes to our viewers as well. Tell them Angel sent you.
The Regency Theater's Boulevard Cinema stands as a beacon of cinematic delight in the heart of the city. With its 3 state-of-the-art screens and surround sound system, promise moviegoers an immersive experience like no other. From horror to action, comedy to drama, the theater's diverse lineup caters to every taste. The theater plays everything from new releases to the big screen, but also throws it back to the classics with their Flashback Wednesdays, when they play cinematic gems including Corpse Bride, Ghostbusters, and The Shining, to name a few. Regency Theater's Boulevard Cinema is an inclusive haven for all. Wheelchair accessibility ensures that no one is left out of the cinematic experience. The theater also boasts stadium seating, allowing every viewer a perfect view of the screen. For those who prefer a touch of luxury, reserved seating and electric recliners are also available, turning movie night into a pampered escape. And that's not all. The Regency Rewards program movie lovers are able to earn rewards when they visit the theater. Rewards include points towards concession items, a free companion ticket for a guest to bring their +1, and a free movie ticket courtesy of Regency. The Regency Theater's Boulevard Cinema is more than just a movie theater. It's a cultural touchstone, a place of shared memories and unforgettable moments. Whether it was a new release or a cherished classic, every visit to the Boulevard was a journey through the world of storytelling. A place where imagination knew no bounds and where the magic of movies came alive in all its glory. Viewers interested in learning more about Regency Theater's Boulevard Cinema are encouraged to visit the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen, where guests can find all the latest showings and special presentations currently at Regency Theaters.
Okay, Jacobo, in your report, you mentioned classics like Corpse Bride, Ghostbusters, and The Shining. But now I have a question for you. What are your top 3 favorite comedy movies of all time?
Top 3, number 1, Nacho Libre, hands down, love that movie. Number 2, probably Tropic Thunder, another Jack Black, he's also in that one. And then my 3rd one will probably be Hotel Budapest, which is, I don't know if it's classified as a comedy, but it works. Okay, Angel, now I got a question for you.
Okay.
What are your top 3 action movies?
Top 3 action movies. The A-Team for sure. Really good movie. Love it. Transformers. Can't go wrong with the Transformers movie, especially Revenge of the Fallen. And lastly, John Wick. Because who doesn't love Keanu Reeves?
I gotta give you that one. John Wick, another level.
Classic. So Keanu Reeves, if you ever watch this, I love the work you do. Yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in to the City of Lancaster's news. I'm Jacobo.
And I'm Angel, and this has been L28 News.